Hello there, beloved ones. How are you guys? How are you guys? So, I wanted to come here this evening, and good evening to you all, to bring you a wisdom library message. And this message is on the life we live, right? And, up until this point, I know there's a lot of content that you've been given. And in addition to that, on the heels of the message that was released on Thursday, the nourishment of divine love, since that message, I've been feeling, and heavily on yesterday, um, the questions coming from the field of the collective. I could feel it. So I wanted to really sit down today and have a conversation with each of you that are here and with those that are aligned and meant to receive this message at this time. So, the life that we live, this life here, right? We're building, working, we're experiencing life here in the earthly realm. But one of the primary reasons that you're here is to remember. You're here to remember you. You're here to remember this place that you're in. You're here to remember what lies within. You're here to remember those things that you brought with you that you've forgotten. You're here to remember it all. And the other piece of that is mastery. You're here to master this quote unquote reality that is present in the earthly realm. You're here to master that and to master your path. And we're each on, I have to check this, make sure the mic's working. We're each on different paths here. But remembrance and mastery is the primary reason. And with mastery, a soul may not master in this incarnation, and that's okay. It may be multiple incarnations before a soul masters the earthly plane. But this is what you're here for. Many have entered this incarnation and chosen certain religious paths, right? And I want to speak to that. That was hinted on in the Nourishment of Divine Love video. So I want to speak to that. Many of the religions in their original form are templates of the walk of the ascended masters. And hear me again. Many of the religions in their original form are templates They're the journey of the ascended master's walk. You see, right now, you're on a journey. I'm on a journey. Others are on their journeys. And the religions are the journey of those ascended masters that are the primary leading figures of those religions. Okay. So these are the templates that are here. They're the templates that are here. And while some may not be in their original form, they are the templates that are here. It is for you to discern what is of truth and what is not. And that's with anything that you receive. You will feel it within your being. You will feel it within your being. Now, I don't want to go too far into this today, but I want you to think about creation for a second. How did you get here? Just think about that. How did you get here? Because a lot of things here, we accept things as truth, never checking in on that for ourselves. So I ask you again, how did you get here? And with the understanding of how you got here, and I know there are different ways now with technology, but in its original form, how did you get here? You entered through your mother's womb. And that is how you enter the earthly realm. So when we go to a creation level and even a cosmic level, there is a cosmic womb. In which we entered and came through. Who carries the womb? The mother. Ma. Mother. That's what some of you may call your mother. Ma. Divine Mother carries the womb. And when we look at religion specifically, Yeshua, and Yeshua is the original name of Jesus. For some reason, his name was translated. We should never have to translate a name. We may translate a word, but we don't translate a name. Yeshua is his original name. Yeshua carries the divine masculine template. He is one of the ascended masters. There are more. And they are not just men, okay? In this moment in time now, it is important that you do not just accept what is given as truth. It is time for you to connect with yourself. Go within, and we've all been saying this. Many of the spiritual leaders and teachers have been saying this. Go within, connect with you, because your higher self knows the truth. You connect with you. To know who you are, to know what is truth when it is shared with you. And, you know, spirituality is a big thing right now. And let me just say this: every single part of your life is spiritual. Every single part of your life is sacred. Whether you have been living that way up until this point or not, every single part of your life is so. And you've been in training, my dear. You've been in training. You've been in training. You were in training in school. You were in training in sports and band, all those things. You were in training and are in training at that job. The grander school that you are in is this earthly realm. And what you were trained on, you began applying. You gain more knowledge and wisdom. This is your school. This is your school. This is the mystery. This place and you. And with the popularity of spirituality right now, everyone wants all their clears activated. You want your superpowers, right? You want your DNA activated to become an evolved human being. You want all these things. And the greater question, we just went through Lionsgate, the Lionsgate portal. The peak of that portal was on August 8th. We just went through it. One of the primary questions that portal asks, you want all these things you've been manifesting. You want this power. And when it is bestowed upon you, how are you going to steward it? There are many that want to get to the finish line now and want to push everyone to the finish line now. Your path is your path, right? However, what we will say is that certain truths carry a high voltage of light. It can be disabling to the human body, especially the human body that has not undergone certain activations within the DNA. The DNA being crystallized is only one level. This is also a reason why someone unable to be in channel for a long period of time. That's light. That is a high voltage of light. When you are a multi-dimensional channel, your body has to be prepared to handle that. Up until this point, the goal has been to get humanity where it needs to be. The food. What are your food choices? What are your food choices? You want to go to another level. You want to vibrate high. It requires things of you. Are you ready? Are you truly ready? You want certain truths to be revealed to you. It requires things of you. Are you ready? And understand that divine source knows your intention before your request is made. Are you ready? With great power comes great responsibility. We want all of humanity to be evolved and to remember, because that's where we're going in this new earth. That's where we're going. So, this life that we live, some of us had the picture, the fairy tale picture. I want the White House with the picket fence, right? Married and 2 kids. That was the picture that was presented. I want to retire at 65. 65? So for 40 plus years, you are working a job, and it's not to say there's anything wrong with working, because you're working in some capacity. When are you going to work and do for you, for your freedom? Freedom, sovereignty. So the religions were many of you. It was your starting point here. Seek to get to the original text. Really get to you. Because when you get to you, so much more unfolds. The question I have for you is, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to evolve? Are you ready to walk in truth? Are you ready to carry great power? Are you anchored in your heart? Always. Do you carry the purest intention in everything that you do? Now, how will you move forward from today? How will you walk in your journey? How will you steward your power when it is given? These are some things for you to think about. I love you, and we will chat more soon. Take care and have a wonderful evening.